Mr. Shahril Tahal.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Question 59 and 60 together, please.
Minister Sun, you can take your replies to both questions. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, the Singapore Police Force only freezes bank accounts when there is reason to suspect that the bank accounts are involved in illicit activities, including scams. The member may refer to the SPF's annual Scams and Cybercrimes brief published on the SPF's website for the number of bank accounts The member may refer to the SPF's annual Scams and Cybercrimes brief published on the SPF's website for the number of bank accounts suspected to be involved in scams which the SPF has frozen each year. The SPF does not track whether the frozen bank account is the owner's only bank account. Persons whose bank accounts are frozen can make an application to the courts to withdraw money for reasonable living or other legitimate expenses. The SPF does not collect information on the number of such applications to the courts. The SPF would unfreeze frozen bank accounts when they are subsequently found to not be involved in criminal activity and are no longer required for the purposes of investigation, trial, or other court proceedings. The SPF does not track the time taken to unfreeze bank accounts after investigations have been completed. Thank you.
Mr. Shahril Tahal.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, MS Sun, for the clarification. For some of those affected, the bank accounts could be their only bank account, and investigations may take many months. And in a particular case I have, has taken more than 6 months. Would the ministry consider at least providing the information to the affected individuals that they can apply for exemption or at least release of some funds so that they can continue with their day-to-day living, please?
I thank the member for his question. As mentioned in my reply, persons whose bank accounts are frozen as a result of being recipients of suspected criminal proceeds can make an application to the courts to withdraw money for reasonable living or other legitimate expenses. Under Section 35(8) of the Criminal Procedure Code, the account holder can submit an application to the courts to assess their funds for the payment of basic expenses, including any payment for foodstuff, rent, the discharge of a mortgage, medicine, medical treatment, taxes, insurance premiums, and public utility charges, amongst others. So if the member comes across residents who have difficulties in this regard, please ask the member to approach his IO, and please refer the member to this section of the Criminal Procedure Code so that the member may know how they can go about being able to still have access to funds which they need for their daily living expenses. Thank you.